you here today. It looks like there's already someone on before I even jumped on, so that's great. Good morning. Make sure that you talk to me in the texts because that's what this is about. It's actually chatting, having conversations about what's on your mind, and I'd be happy to do that for you. Okay, I did not put on my do not disturb.
Don't care.
It's too bad, things keep popping on my screen. Anyway, got a thumbs up, thanks. Good morning. So, hello, everybody's popping on. Good to have you this morning. I can't wait to see who you are. Would you please say who you are so I can read it? Because last week there was an issue. I think it's fixed. Nope, it's totally fixed today. Thank you. Hi, Tony Rose. Good morning. It has a black background now with the white typing, so that's working good. Hey, Katie. Good morning. Hey, Jen Barletta. Good morning from Lehigh Valley. Wonderful. I bet it's beautiful up there. A little chilly, huh? Hey, Mimi Chapman. Good morning. Roxanne Wolf. Good morning. Roxy here. Good morning. You know, it's funny because at least 3 of the people I've just read, including, well, there's 2 more, have been my mentees. So that's fun. Oh, I don't want to skip anybody though. Let's see who I just had. Hi, Tara Howard. Good morning. Nicole Golzinski. Good morning, Nicole from Maryland. Mr. B's on here. Happy Monday, everyone. It is Monday, and this is, 10 days till Thanksgiving? Can you believe it? So I hope that you're on my Patreon channel because we are planning for the holidays. The first 4 days tells you how to do it, and then every other day we're going to talk about it on my Patreon channel. And I'm going to talk about it a little bit on here today. Okay, good six thumbs ups. I appreciate that. 6 thumb ups. Anyway, I hope that you are getting excited for the holidays. I am. What's today? The 12th? I think it is. Oh, my watch is acting goofy. Ooh, it's already the 13th. Craziness. Yep, it's the 13th. Hi, Candace. Good morning. Joyful Noise Jocelyn from Central Texas. Good morning. Bobby loves to thrift. Bobby, good morning from Northeast Ohio. Tony Rose said, yeah, great planning. Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it, Tony. I'm gonna get my planner out. I've got it over here. Hold on, let me put it over here. Dropped all my pens. I'll leave them on the floor. I don't care. I'll pick them up when I'm done. I don't want you to have to look at the back of my head. You're already looking at the side. That's bad enough. All right. So, what's your plans this month? I want to know what you have planned and what you've already accomplished. That's what I'd like to hear. What have you planned and what have you already accomplished? Let's go to the end here where I have my plan. Oh, I'm in October. That's why it's not working. November. There we go. What have you planned and what have you accomplished? Marty, good morning. My sister Marty, one of my moderators. Thank you, Marty. My plan was to have picked up my Thanksgiving outfit. And then on the 15th, which is just 2 days from now, I'm going to buy the food for Thanksgiving. Portions are done. Go, Tony. I was just starting to put the dishes when I got the alert. You're on earlier today, so I'm glad I got the notification. You've got it on. I'm glad you do too. Yeah, I am on earlier. This is my real time. I've just been running a little behind the last couple of months, so now I think we're back on schedule, 9 a.m. 10 a.m., 9 a.m. Central. Hira DeVito, so happy to finally see you live. Nice to have you, Hira. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Hey, Margaret Rose. Hey, everybody, she says. I've got to get a new tree because, I moved from an RV, as you can tell. I'm not in an RV anymore, to an apartment. And I ordered a tree and it already came and it's in its box under my bed because I don't have a place to keep it. So that's where it's going to live and that's perfectly okay. 6.5 foot lit pencil tree because I have a small apartment. It's going to fit right over there. I have 8-foot ceilings, so it's going to be great. That's probably another reason it's a little echoey, even with art and furniture and things. Of course, we're not through decorating. It will take a couple of years to get everything I want, right? But anyway, So the new tree, the new wreath, I couldn't find any online. I have to go in person and find one. And then I want an Advent wreath. So one of my friends, one of my mentees sent me a picture of her Advent wreath, and it was so pretty. I'm going to have to ask her where she got that. Same tree as mine then. Do you have a pencil tree, Marty? Awesome. I didn't know that. I thought yours was a regular tree. But what do I know? Yes, this is Hira, a longtime follower and a Floridian as well. What part of Florida do you live in, Hira? I'm in St. John's, which is just south of Jacksonville, just north of St. Augustine. Where are you? That's how I think watching this is, and me talking about where I live is where Nikki from Carrie Grace found that I lived here and sent me a personal note. And we made a video. If you haven't seen it, go over to Carrie Grace, C-A-R-R-Y, like you're carrying grace in your heart, and watch Nikki's videos. She's great. Hi, Hira DeVito. Orlando. Okay, so you're a couple hours away from me. Marty used to live in, where did you live, Marty? Apopka, on Wekiva Glen, right behind Wekiva Forest. Hira is in Central Florida. That's right. You know, when I'm 70, so when I was a child, my father would take us for rides down there, and it was just, there was no Disney World. It was just country and rolling hills filled with orange groves. It was wonderful. Hey, Roxanne Wolf. She said, I will make one on the wall with lights and garlands. Very small apartment. Oh, wonderful idea. My meals, this is Candace, my meal is planned and I have some of the food. I will get the rest later this week. It's only the two of us, so we're not very complicated. Yep, and we're not complicated either, but we're going to my daughter's for Thanksgiving, and there will be 12 or 13 of us, depending on if her in-laws come. Actually, we're going to my daughter Karen's, but Robin's in-laws are invited, so they may come. All right, so we've got to have a lot of food. Okay, what else have you, okay, here's some other things that are on my list of things to do, just so you know. So I'm going to have brunch with my granddaughter. I don't know the date yet. That's my adult granddaughter and the other side of her family. On the 20th, I'm going to buy some more decorations after and buy Christmas cards and stamps. So it's not necessarily going to be Christmas decorations, but it's going to be decorations. Like, I don't have anything on my coffee table. I don't have anything on my console. I like a pretty bowl, you know, some things. So I have to go look. Home Goods is a good place, don't you think? Roxanne said, oh, Roxanne already told me that. Okay, and I read. Question, Candace said, do you let the bed air out before you make it in the morning? No. I just make it as soon as I can when I get up in the morning, which my side airs out a little bit because usually Mr. B stays in there for a bit and I go out and do my morning prayers and come back and then I make the bed once he's up. But there's nothing wrong with airing it out. However, what I've noticed about myself and all of my mentees is that they will never make it again because out of sight, out of mind. And then things get thrown on it because it looks messy. Just make your bed. It's fine. If you wash your sheets every week. And I do let the mattress air out while I'm washing the sheets. Okay? Mimi said, it's just me this year. Well, Mimi, what are you planning on? Do you have something? Because just you or it's you? It's just you or it's just you. Same words, different intonation. Because if it's you, then you deserve a Thanksgiving meal too. Even if it's a Cornish game hen, a little boxed stuffing mix, like stovetop, some mashed potato, a little bit of gravy, a little cranberry sauce. You know, you can make it. I'm deciding whether I want to, oh good, so you're on track. You're deciding whether you want to roast a chicken or a turkey. Well, any kind of poultry will be fine. You can get a do you like dark meat? If you like dark meat, you can buy a turkey leg or a turkey thigh. If you can find a turkey thigh, that is fabulous in the crock pot. A turkey breast, you know. Marty says a turkey thigh in the crock pot is great. See, Marty and I, great minds think alike. Marty's my twin sister, 3.5 years younger than me, and 4 inches shorter than me. but we think alike. We wear the same clothes without knowing it. It's crazy. Marty, do you have on your striped top today? I would like to know. Good morning, Laura Pennell. Laura sent me some good information. Laura's also one of my mentees. about what she's doing. Marty's only 5. You're only 5'1", Marty? She's 6 inches shorter than me. Oh, that's right. You're 5'1" on your tiptoes. Why was I thinking 5'3"? I was trying to heighten you up. I'm 5'7", which is funny because Carrie Grace, Nikki, is 5'7", and when you watch the videos, she is taller than me because she's got a long upper body and I've got a short torso. I've got long legs and she has short legs. So sitting next to her, I think her shoulder's like there. It's funny. But anyway, we had a good time making that video, and her son helped make the video. He was great. He was manning the cameras. So fun. Oh my gosh, and she has the cutest little dog and another great son. Roxanne, you're only 5 feet tall. I mean, you're a whole 5 feet tall, right? You're not challenged by that. That's just your height. Marty said, almost did, chose a different at-home top. Oh, you almost wore your striped top? That's funny, Marty. Okay. Are you wearing black pants? You're wearing your black Chicos? That's what I've got on. Okay, girls, tell me what you're wearing today. That's another great thing to know. What are you wearing right this minute? Tell me what time it is and what you're wearing. If you're in your pajamas and at 6:30, no problem, okay? Or wherever you live. But just tell me what time it is and what you've got on. Are you dressed for the day? I can only reach the bottom shelf of my cabinets. I know you've got to have a little step ladder in there, don't you? Marty's husband is, how tall is he? 6'5", Marty? So he puts things up and she can't get them. Hi, Shannon. Workout clothes. Shannon's in workout clothes. Are you going to work out this morning? Are you doing some yoga or walking? Tony's in her nightie at 7:12 in the morning. Okay. Katie, my husband and I decided I'd get some new perfume for Christmas, and I've been wanting some for a long time. Any suggestions? Does Mary Kay have one that anyone would recommend? I need some ideas. You know what I use? It's $50 for a little oil vial with a little roller ball, and it's called, golly, I can't think of what it's called right now. It's original. It's called Original. It's got a question mark on it. Anybody know what that is? I can't think of what it is right now, but I didn't put it on today, but it smells really nice, and I always get compliments when people hug me. I put it here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and sometimes I put a little bit on my part, or put it on my fingertips and rub it on the ends of my hair. Dark Chico jeans, LS shirt with periodic table. I wear periodically, haha. Socks, Crocs, not seeing anybody today, staying home. That's Marty up at the top of a mountain. I'll think of the name of that in just a minute. When I get the name for you, I'll come back, Katie. Laura's wearing a heated vest. Oh, that's fun. Roxanne, lace-up shoes. Okay, Roxanne. Yep, Shannon said. Working out. Good.
Top chat or live chat?
Terry, PJs, and cleaning downstairs. It's been a while since I caught you. So glad to have you back. Let me check what chat I'm in. Mr. B's interested.
You missed a whole bunch of people telling you what they was wearing.
Okay. Now I'm in live chat. Are you guys in live chat? Okay, if I missed you, I'm sorry. It was on top chat when I went there. I don't know what LS means, but anyway, the periodic table, I know what that is. PJs, it's been a while since I caught you. Okay, that was Terry. Laura, black pants and my Operation Christmas Child t-shirt. I like Gucci rollerball. Yeah, I love the rollerballs. I've never smelled the Gucci. Bobby loves to thrift. Pajamas is 10:13 and you're in your pajamas. Let me read why. Hold on. Working on computer listing. Gonna get dressed. Go ship packages soon at the post office. Okay, Bobby. Get your clothes on. Try to get your clothes on first thing in the morning. I know it's hard, but try to get that done ASAP. Then you're ready to roll in case something happens and you got to go. Good morning, Christy Stinson. Marty said, I love Joy by Dior. It's priced last a long time. Do you mean pricey? Or as my friend Kimmy says, spindy? Is it spindy? Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Nice, nice. Pricey, Marty says pricey. Mine is called, I can't think of it. I'd like to go get it, but I won't. Mimi, 10 a.m., nightgown, having a slow morning. Mimi, get up and shake a leg, girl. And I'm proud of you telling me what you're actually wearing. That's good. What else? Who else is dressed for the day or not dressed for the day? What time is it? I know I really need to get dressed first thing. Fell off. That's okay, Bobby. I appreciate you sharing because other people need to know that they're normal. You know, we all do it from time to time. Okay? Okay. Okay, I'm going to open for questions. You can still continue to send me those texts. That'll be nice. But I mean, those little messages, that'll be nice. But I'm open for questions. Also, I'm booking for next year. If you're interested, please let me know. December is kind of spotty this year because I've already filled it up. But next year, I already have people for next year too. But if you want to get in for next year, just send me a text. Don't sign up. Go to Patreon, patreon.com, sign up for $5 so you can see all the different things we put out all the time and all our collections of videos in there. But you can send me a personal message through Patreon and tell me that you're interested in having mentorship next year, okay? So let me know and I'll see if I can, you know, I'll put you on a waiting list or I'll see if there's anything currently available for you. And please put your phone number in. Somebody right now has sent me a request and actually signed up, paid, and told me they wanted to be mentored, and I don't have any way to contact them. So I sent them a note to send me their phone number. Hopefully you're watching today. I've sent you 2 notes. Send me your phone number, and I gave you mine so you can see who's calling you, and I'm going to call you so we can find a space for you. Mr. B says, join my special Patreon mentoring channel for only $5 a month and get 20 ad-free videos every month. That's true. Now, mentoring isn't $5. Mentoring is $50, $75, or $100, depending on what you want. Okay. Lisa, good morning. And I have not raised my rates since I started doing my own. I don't believe I have I? I've never raised my rates. And, you know, raising the rates by $5 would make a huge difference in my bottom line, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go at least 1 more year before raising my rates. So if you want to get in on the lowest costs, this coming year is the year you want to do it. Okay.
Best deal on the internet.
Best deal in mentoring. It's the best deal in mentoring for sure.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what all we've got on here. Lolette Mizell is working on her Thanksgiving list. Good. Did I miss anybody else? If I did, I apologize. Please just repeat it. Or Marty, if you can find it for me. Roxanne forgot to tell me it's 9:16 and she's fully dressed. Found her rent check bounced. Oh no, so wanted to talk to them before they found out. Now I have to get money orders to pay. Oh dear. All right, so that's why it's so important that you balance your checkbook every week in your planning and desk day, that you have a time where you pay bills and balance your checkbook. That means you know everything that's outstanding and you know what your real balance is. So you've got to get your real balance and then subtract everything that hasn't been cashed. Even if you wrote a check to somebody 6 months ago, if they haven't cashed it, you still have to keep subtracting that because they could cash it. All right, there's the Catholic Flylady channel Mr. B put in. That's our Christian channel. I'm Catholic, so I go at it from a Catholic perspective, but we have lots of non-Catholics on there, Christians who want to embrace their faith and put that into their daily walk. And oh, Candace, aren't you sweet? Merry Christmas to me. Thank you, Candace. That's very sweet. She gave me $5 extra. Anyway, let's see, where was I? That just blew my mind, Candace. That was the last thing I expected to see up there today. Okay. Good morning, Kat and Mr. B. Roll Tide. That's Mary Sellers from Sweet Home, Alabama. Gani Shelton Lawrence. Hi, Kat. Hi, Gani. In the Netherlands, right? Netherlands, am I right? Pretty sure. I currently am mentoring somebody in Berlin and someone in Brussels and someone else somewhere else. Oh, someone in London right now. Those are my out of the country ones right now. Oh, and loads in Canada too. But I have had them in South America. I've had them in France. I've had them in Italy. So fun. Switzerland. And I know those people and I think about them because you get to know everybody you mentor. Connie said, yes, the Netherlands. Awesome. Okay. Questions, comments, or concerns about the holidays? Even though you're in the Netherlands and Christmas is still a ways off, we should already be planning for Christmas. And for those of you who have said that you've just planned your Thanksgiving, I know somebody wrote me a note that they've got their Thanksgiving planned. Oh, I know who it was, but I'm not going to say her name. It's important to plan your Thanksgiving, but you don't have to work on your Christmas stuff yet. But having it planned along with your Thanksgiving makes a huge difference. So like mine says for Christmas, you know, I've got to have my Christmas tree. Now that's just because I don't have decorations. Most people have those. And then on November 24th is when I'm going to start, well, I'm going to buy Christmas cards in November. I'm going to start addressing them on November 22nd. And no, on November 21st. And then I'm going to start my Christmas shopping on November 24th. I'm going to pick out my clothes for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day on December 1st. Sorry, on December 6th, I'm going to mail my Christmas cards. On December 18th, I should be completed buying Christmas gifts and the wrappers, you know, the bags and wrapping. And I need to send anybody who's out of town their Christmas present, excuse me. Got an eyelash in my eye. Better. Okay. So I'm going to send I send Christmas money. On December 23rd, we're going to look at Christmas lights. On December 24th, I'm going to prepare some food for our Christmas Day dinner. And we have a Christmas Eve party at my daughter Karen's house, and Christmas Eve Mass, and then Christmas Eve dinner where we all go out to dinner. And then Christmas Day is Christmas at my daughter Robin's house. So all my plans are there. It's not huge because Larry and I have adult children. If you have little children, you have lots of things to make their life beautiful, to make their memories wonderful. You know, you've got to plan stockings, and you've got to plan looking at lights, decorating the house, decorating outside. Little children love that. Going to maybe some kind of a Christmas play or nativity scene. Watching special Christmas movies with them, just really creating some memories for them, some traditions. Maybe you make cookies together or cakes together, things like that. So those things have to be prepared for, or it won't happen. If every year you say, I'm going to make a gingerbread house with my kids, and every year you don't, it's because you didn't plan. So plan, okay? All right. Not bossing you around. If you don't want to do that, don't do it. But I'm saying if that's something you want to do, you won't do it if you don't plan. How do I know? Because I am you. I've missed so many things when my kids were little. But I also did things because I started planning. Okay. Let's see. Katie said, thanks. I think I found it. Riddle. Yes, it's Riddle Original Oil. And it is fabulous. I just love it. My grandson bought some for his mother bought some and wore it, and he loved it. That's my daughter Robin. So he bought some for his girlfriend for a very special gift. And now I wear it, and he still says, oh, Grandma, you smell so good. He's so sweet. But they all say that to me because they're sweet, and I love them. I probably would smell good if I didn't have anything on because I'm a grandma, but they like the way I smell. And so do adults do too. Okay. I have my Christmas cards. I'm starting to get all the addresses together. Yes, Candace. Good girl. Question, if you need different outfits for a day, do you put them both out the night before? Yes, Candace, you do. Katie, I'm so glad it's Riddle. Yes. I'm glad you found it. What did you do? Look up question mark? That's probably what you did. Marty, I have December 21st through the 24th. I have reservations for St. Petersburg cookie baking with the Grandies. Awesome. So she's going to be driving from the North Carolina home to her Florida home, and then on that set of Christmas Eve day, pre-Christmas Day, she's going down to be with her 3 little grandbabies down there. Gandhi said, we are getting together at my mother's house, so I do not plan much. Are you going to plan what you're going to wear? Made my Christmas cards already. Wonderful. So plan what you're going to wear. Are you going to do some other things for Christmas in your own home? Do you like to put out a little table tree or something? Do you have a nativity scene that you like to put up? Do you have a wreath for your door or candles for your windows? Do you like to go to special presentations that are for Christmas. You know, those are things that you can plan for that maybe you just don't ever get around to. Okay, maybe you want to make something special for yourself to have in the house. Doesn't have to be a meal, could be cookies. I can't have cookies in my house because I'm a cookie holic. I can eat them at someone else's house where I won't attack them, but if they're at home, I can't leave them alone. Okay. All right, what else? Is this fun? Are you having fun today? I think this is fun, talking about the holidays, making them special, not just for your children, not just for your grandchildren, but for you. Margaret Rose, my friend, is a Hanukkah celebrator, so she has 8 days of holiday. Margaret Rose, Patty is going to help me hang pictures. Marty said she hangs them too low and Mark hangs them too high, LOL. Because Marty's 5'1" and Mark's 6'5", I think. He used to be 6'6". So Patty, my other sister, is going to help Margaret hang pictures. Good, Margaret. And so those are the things that you want to do. Those are the things you want to do. And in the United States, I know our Canadian friends already had their Thanksgiving in October, early October. What we have to plan for Thanksgiving. Yes, fun, Lisa said. Marty said, I stopped sending 50 Christmas cards. My hands won't tolerate that anymore. Now I only send 10 and it takes a few days. Marty has severe rheumatoid arthritis in her hands, so that's why she's saying that. And you don't have to send Christmas cards. You know, you can call people. You can go online and find, there's Jackie Lawson is a British company that does beautiful cards, all kind of greetings. You can sign up for a membership and you have cards to send all the time that you don't have to write out. You just need to know how to contact your person by text or by email or by Facebook Messenger. You can send them their greeting. So that's a nice thing to do if you don't have that ability or you don't have the time or you don't have the money. It costs a lot less just to buy a membership. There's another one called, what's that other one called? I can't remember, but there's other ones. Just go look. Candace, I love the holidays and I really like it now that we're living in Washington State. The weather is so cool and fall-like. Oh, that's so nice, Candace. I put a Christmas tree and some garland. Good, Gani. Well, see those little plans. And do you listen to Christmas music? I start listening to that the day after Christmas. Anyway, and speaking of the card thing, that Jackie Lawson thing, there's the most fun thing you can get for yourself. It's an advent calendar from Jackie Lawson. I think it's $7.50. And it's something to do every day in December that's so much fun. Marty and I do it. Our sister Patty does it. I sent one to my daughter Karen and my daughter Robin and my friend Lynn, and we all do it. We've all decorated our trees and decorated our little house, and it's fun. Tony Rose, yes, Margaret Rose, please tell us how Patty does it. I've been waiting for over a year to hang artwork in my newly redecorated guest room. Why are you waiting, Tony? Do you have a problem hanging things up? I mean, can you not physically do it? Like Margaret can't physically do it. She's in a wheelchair. So can you hang your pictures? Because all you need is go online and read some instructions. It'll tell you how high to hang it above things, etc. And then get a little level. You can buy a cheap little level and put it on top of the picture to make sure it's level. It's easy. Loving my Jackie Lawson Advent calendar, already watching Hallmark movies. I know I'm ready to watch Hallmark movies, but you know, Thanksgiving's just like a week and a few days away, so it's not that much longer. Very exciting. All right, so let me ask you this. Are all of you sticking with your rituals? I have to head off. Have a great day. Bye, Candace. So good. I'll talk to you soon. She's one of my mentees. Okay, so is that my Candace? I think that might be another Candace. Anyway, bye. So, what was I saying? Distraction. Marty, what was I saying? Did you pay attention? Are we all distracted too? I personally deliver my cards myself that I made myself and are very expensive to post. Absolutely. If you make them yourself, that's really nice. Squirrel. I know, Marty. Squirrel. I was talking about something about Christmas and planning and Thanksgiving and rituals. I was talking about rituals. Are you doing your rituals? Does anybody know what a ritual is? I know this is not just my Patreon group, but also people from regular YouTube land. Do you know what a ritual is? Anybody? Even though you're my patron, you can tell me. There's 50 of you on here. Hey, good morning. Somebody else just jumped on. I was a mentee way back. Bye, Candace. I know you're my Candace. I've got a Candice. Gani said yes and zone. Good, Gani. Lolette Mizell says routines. That's right. They're called rituals by me now because I want them to have more importance in your life, not just something you have to do every day, but something that you do because mentally you know this is going to benefit you. It's something for your good. It's something that, yeah, here's people saying all kind of things. This is great. Okay, Gani does her weekly plans. Good. And Bobby says, something you always do, reaping. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's something that you do because it's a ritual for yourself. Like cleaning your face is a ritual, not just something you have to do, but it's something that's going to make your face look pretty, make you feel better. Wiping your sink and swishing your toilet is going to make your sink shiny, your toilet clean, and you're not going to be ashamed or even mad at yourself when you go in and sit on a dirty toilet, right? You have clean toilet, clean sink. That's for you. Making your bed. When you go into your room, it's peaceful because the bed is made. Emptying the dishwasher. That's not for the family. That's for you because you want to have no dishes on the counters and in the sink. And if the dishwasher is empty every morning, everybody can put their dishes in the dishwasher. Running the laundry because you don't want to have to deal with people saying, where's my underwear? Where's my socks? And you want to have pretty, fresh, clean clothes in your closet and in your drawers. So your gift to yourself and your family is the ritual of doing laundry every day. Paper. You're doing a paper ritual every day so that you will no longer have stacks of paper around your house, which is pressing and depressing. You know, it presses on you, it depresses you, it looks ugly, it's messy, and you don't, and the thought of having to go through it makes you anxious. But if you're just going through an inch a day, most of it you'll discover is trash, and you won't have a little bit that you have to process, and you don't process it that day, you process it on weekly, the planning and desk day, when you do that on Wednesdays or Sunday afternoons if you're payroll. Okay, so all these little rituals, cleaning up after dinner, with the help of your family, it's still a ritual that you clean the pots and pans, you wipe the stove off, you clean the counter where you've worked off, you oversee the family cleaning the counter, sweeping the floor, wiping the table, and putting their dishes in the dishwasher. That's awesome. Bobby said, my dishes are always done. Yay, since I met you, Kat. Oh, Bobby, I'd love to meet you in person. Where do you live, Bobby? Ohio? Done, she said. Vitality Seeker, this is my dear friend Shauna. Hi, beautiful, and Mr. B. Always room in our minds for everything else. Isn't that the truth? It is a gift to ourselves as these habits are freeing. Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly right, Shauna. It frees you. Hi, Micah people. How are you doing today? Have you started your planning? A bunch of people just jumped on. We're up to 61. Hi, everybody. Welcome. So we're talking about the holidays. Good evening from Romania. Love Oana. Hi, Oana. How are you? Oana Setlinski. I'm going to see if I can say your name. Oana Setlinski. Is that right? I hope I didn't ruin your name. But yes, good evening. I have one client in Australia. She's 16 hours ahead. I forgot to have her. Billie Jean. I hope she's around here. Hi, Billie Jean. So that's a trick, trying to figure out when I can mentor her. Because I'm talking to her the next morning. When I'm talking to her on a Friday, it's Saturday morning. Or if I'm talking to her on a Thursday, it's Friday morning. But I can work it out. So if you're out of the country, just let me know. We'll work it out. It's also pretty tricky when we have a time change or somebody in another country has a time change because it's not the same day. It's also tricky in Arizona because I don't think some of Arizona has a time change. Micah people, yes, I was just going over my page in my She's in Her Apron planner and got the meal planned and some items bought. Good, Micah. Have you done your plan for the Thanksgiving and Christmas that doesn't have to do with food, like the tree and the clothes and all that? Have you done that? I don't know if you've been watching my planning for the holidays videos. All right. Well, we've been on here 35 minutes. Are you having fun yet? I'm open for other questions besides, if you don't want to talk about holiday. Is there anything else you need to know? Thanksgiving is at my house this year, Micah said. Okay, Micah, then you definitely need to use Kimmy's planner. Let me show you what she's talking about. In Kimmy's planners, they're called the She's in Her Apron planners. She's got an area at the back called of each month that has a holiday, like, well, we do it for the Christian holidays. Easter, Thanksgiving is American holiday, but anyway, Easter, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. So it says, let's ready, set, party, and it's a bunch of things that you need to do, and then to-do list. And this is my Thanksgiving one, because I don't have Thanksgiving here. I don't have a lot, but you'll notice that I boxed in the things that I needed to do. So plan the menu, make a grocery list, arrange to borrow or buy supplies, cook any dishes assigned to you, get ready and freshen up. And I added one, load the car. Important. And then on write it all down and be calm, buy an aluminum pan. That would be a disposable pan to put one of my casseroles in. Then the next day, it's actually the Thanksgiving dinner menu and the grocery list. So that's our menu. That's my whole family's menu with the things that I'm making. Have me buy them. Me ambrosia. Me cherry pie. Me veg all casserole. Me mashed potatoes. Me deviled eggs. Me toasted coconut cream. All right, and then the grocery list would be everything that I have to buy. It's not much, and it's broken down by area. So produce, canned goods, dry goods, dairy, miscellaneous, frozen, condiments, etc. So that's good to have. So you'll really go over your things and make sure you're not out of a key condiment on Thanksgiving Day. That will be bad. And then the assignment list, and I went ahead and put everyone in it just so it'll fill up. I put all my family in it, but me is me. It's kind of a repeat. But for everyone else, if you were having guests who were coming and you were assigning them things, then it would be important to have this. So you could say, who's bringing those? I need to tell them that, don't need so much. Hi, Miss Kat, Rhonda Ramsing. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? On the next page is the cooking schedule. Fabulous. This is what saved me. I created one of these myself in my younger days because Thanksgiving was ridiculous. And when I put it on a schedule, it made all the difference in the world. So I did mine she's got the dish, the week of, the day before, the day of, cooking method, cooking and or serving dish, prep time, baking or cooking time, and cooking temperature. So those are important things to have. So you can say, oh, I have to cook 2 things on 350, so I can put them in together. One thing's at 400. I'm going to make that the day before. That's my pie. And the rest of the things are, the mashed potatoes are coming from Costco, so I just have to warm those up. And the ambrosia is cold. What else? Oh, I'm bringing iced tea from the store, and I'm cutting up a lemon. So it's not going to be hard. I'm bringing a lot of stuff, though. I mean, for a guest, but that's okay. We're all doing it. And then the last thing is the actual, so that was the cooking schedule and details. And then this is the actual schedule. So what are you going to do when? So the day before, I'm going to boil eggs. I'm going to cut up pecans, peel and section oranges, mix the oranges, the coconut, the cherry, and the nuts. That's making ambrosia. I'm going to bake the pie and put the veg all casserole together. And I've got it at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. And then on the day of, at 9, I'm going to devil the eggs and put them in a tray. At 10, I'm going to take the veg all and the potatoes out of the refrigerator to kind of bring them closer to room temperature. At 12, I'm going to bake the veg all and the mashed potatoes. And at 1:30, I'm going to load the car and leave. And we have to be at their house at 2, and it's only 5 minutes away, so we'll be there in plenty of time for me to help. See? And so she has one of those for December. She has one of those for Easter, if that's what you celebrate. So highly recommend. The She's in Her Apron planner is ready now. So if you want to order it, mine right now, this is an annual from 2023. It has all 12 months in it. In the past, I've shown you the semester ones, which are 4 months each, and they still have these plans in it, everything else. But now she's come out with a different one. Let me find an empty page to show you. This is what Week at a Glance looks like. The Week at a Glance pages. So that's your whole week. You've got months in front of it, and then the Week at a Glance. And in the new ones, she hasn't, when you turn the page, yes, ambrosia and vegetables, when you turn the page, this particular example is nothing behind it, but it would have 7 single pages that have a schedule and then all the things you want to do on that day. So your daily stuff would be transcribed to an individual page. That's called daily pages, and that's the one you want to get if you want. If you want to get this one, you would get the weekly. If you want to get the one with the daily pages, it's still weekly, but you would order daily. And she has the annual, because you can imagine how much bigger it makes it. The annual is now 6 months because it's 2 of these. Okay, so you'd order a 6-month one and then a 6-month one. The 4-month ones were pretty thin before, so now they're just going to be thicker, 3-4-month ones. So that's what I'm getting. Mine should be here soon, and I can't wait to show it to you. We had a little snafu in the mail, or I'd have it already. Okay, notes in here. Let's see. Oh my, lots of good questions. Oh goodness, look at all these great comments. Okay. Micah said, I was going over my page in my She's in Her Apron planner and got the meal plan and some items bought. That's what prompted me to do that. Thanksgiving is at my house. Micah said, I'm so happy it's been a few years since I've hosted. It'll be so fun, especially if you already know what you're going to wear and you're not sweating and slaving in the kitchen, because that's what happens when we don't have a plan. We don't know when to leave, so we just sort of hang out in there and get exhausted. And then at the last minute, you have to rush, go put your clothes on if you did plan something. And you have your face needs freshening and everything, but if you can take your time and just have little spots like that, you remain cool and calm, and you can get dressed and be pretty and ready for when they walk in the door. Roxy says, Arizona does not change times, but the Navajo Nation reservation does. Oh, that's interesting. Marty, oh, is Karen making her corn casserole? Yes, she is. It is delicious. Gani said, the clothes are what I feel like wearing that day. Well, Gani, that's good if you lay them out the night before. I want to look a certain way in the pictures. I want to wear something that I think will be make me look photogenic. I want something that's cool. I want something that's comfortable or warm if I'm cold. I want my shoes, stretchy pants. I want my shoes to look cute. I want to be, popping. Or there's some other word now that I'm not going to use. I don't remember what it is, but I want to look nice. And I'm sure you will, but I have to really work at it. Hi, Rhonda. Hey, Miss Kat, Rhonda. Okay, Rhonda already said hey. Tony Rose, I too have some of my mom's artwork that I have been needing to hang for over a year. Mama said so. Cooking schedule absolutely saves me. No more cooking all day or half the night before. Yes, Mama said so. Mama said so. Oh, that is so cute. What's your name? Cooking schedule, Marty said, an art young people have to perfect to get the meal ready and on the table all together. In fact, new cooks need to really sit down and schedule how they're going to make their dinner, because a new cook doesn't know. And they maybe make their rolls and their vegetables and then their meat's still cooking for a long time, So I remember thinking that was hard when I first started to cook, to get it all to come out at the same time. But after a while, it's secondhand. Vegol and ambrosia. Yes, ambrosia is just oranges, like navel oranges or Valencia oranges, fresh. You peel all the skin off and all the pith off. So the back of the orange is open. The back of the individual plug is open. You cut the back off. And then you take your knife and slide it into each section. So you're sectioning that fruit. Make sure no pits are getting in there or seeds. and you drop it in the bowl. And you do that, and then you squeeze what's left to get the extra juice out, and you do that about 12 times, and you'll have a dozen oranges in there. It'll be a medium small group. And then you're gonna put, if you're gonna make 12 of them, I would probably put 12 tablespoons of sweetened coconut, maybe less. See how it looks. In fact, here's what I recommend. Take one orange, peel it, section it, put it in a bowl, squeeze the juice. Put enough coconut that you like on there, like a tablespoon or a teaspoon or whatever you want. Put about 2 maraschino cherries cut in half, a little bit of maraschino juice, and a few chopped pecans. That is ambrosia. And then you just multiply that times how many people you want to serve. So you can control the sweetness by how much coconut you put. Or some people, like Marty's husband, doesn't like coconut, so she would have to make it without coconut for him. We would always have a little one for Mark, and for Robert. I think Robert didn't like it either, did he, Marty? Robert's son, one of her sons. So, and I have a granddaughter that I have to leave the nuts out of, so I'll make a small one for Miranda because she's highly allergic to all tree nuts and carries a EpiPen. And peanuts. Crazy. And veg-all casserole, it sounds disgusting, but I'll give you the recipe. It's veg-all. You know what that is? It's that mushy, kind of icky, mixed vegetables in a can, potatoes, limas, corn, peas, carrots in a can. Drain that, and you put a can of drained shoe peg corn with that. And then you put, you saute some celery and onions and butter and put that in. You don't have to saute them. I think it's better when you saute them, get them a little bit soft, not brown. And then you put in mayonnaise, and I don't remember how much mayonnaise, but some mayonnaise, put some mayonnaise in there. And then you put that in a casserole dish, and you top it with Ritz crackers that have been crumbled up and mixed with butter. You put that all over the top, and then you top the whole thing with cheddar cheese and bake it, and it is delicious. Y'all's ambrosia is so good. I know, Margaret. I hope you get some this year too. Marty usually brings you some, doesn't she? David, but Robert now adores it. Oh, okay. So David and Robert didn't like it. Now Robert likes it. That's good. You know, because your taste buds change, don't they? Let's see. There's a whole bunch of stuff on here. Okay, I have to get rabbit for Christmas next week. It will be more expensive just before Christmas. Oh, you serve rabbit for Christmas. Wonderful. Hassenpfeffer, is that what that is? Mimi, I have to run to get my day started. Bye, Mimi. It was nice seeing you. Hi, Nancy. Good morning. Yarden, good morning, Miss Kat. Tracy A, good morning. Mama said so is Terry. Hi, Terry. Say your name next time you're in here so I can call you by your name, but Mama said so is adorable. Shauna never has to put her name. You could have a day when you don't look fabulous. Oh, you couldn't have a day when you don't look fabulous. Oh, aren't you sweet? Ha ha, I'm really laughing. Laura Pennell, I made homemade apple cider on Saturday. It was so good. Oh my goodness, Laura. That sounds hard. Tony Rose sounds great. Marty said, oh, I read Marty's. Do you make cranberry sauce? No, I don't make it. I buy it. But I'm not providing it this year. Marty said, I do not cook the onion and celery and veg-all. I love the crunch. And you can also put drained water chestnuts chopped up in there too if you want crunch. Micah, the first year in new house, excited to host the holidays. I have my major cleaning done for Thanksgiving. That's fabulous, Micah. Send me some pictures. Micah used to be my mentee. Shari, good morning, Shari. Good morning from Texas. Ambrosia is so good. Yes, it is. You know what? It's really, really good after a big Thanksgiving meal because it kind of is like a digestive, you know? And the other thing is I like to make it the day before, and the coconut, the sweetened coconut is what you use, will make so it'll thicken up a little bit, not much, but it'll make it a little cloudy. Oh, it tastes so much better the next day. Leftover ambrosia is great. Micah said, will do. Oh, good, Micah. I'm excited to see it. All right. Okay, you're welcome for the recipes. I wish I had the exact. Marty, do you know how much mayonnaise do you have? Mom, do you have Patty's ambrosia Patty's veg-all recipe there? How much mayonnaise goes in that? And You can double that recipe easily. So you could use 2 cans of veg oil, 2 cans of shoe-peg corn, or you could do a giant can of veg oil and 1 regular can of veg oil of shoe-peg corn. You don't have to do it exactly, but the mayonnaise is kind of important, and I can't remember how much, but I use real fat whole mayonnaise in that. Although, I think you could make that with light mayonnaise. But if you want to impress your family, probably use whole fat. 1 cup each, mayonnaise, celery, and onion. Thank you, Marty. It's a family favorite. It sounds disgusting. My sister Patty's mother-in-law was a little tiny lady from Georgia who had family that came there, or maybe it was Mr. Hester's family came on as pioneers in Conestoga wagons to Georgia. And her little church group started making that, and she shared that with my sister when my sister was a very young woman, newlywed. And it has been in our family since, because once you serve it, everybody insists you bring it. It's so good. Okay, let's see what else I've got here. Kathy Thomas, I've got 10 minutes. Just wanted to say good morning, Kat, and blessings to you. Thank you, Kathy. How are you? Micah, I'm cooking most of the food this year due to the baby's allergies, so I had to start earlier than usual. Roxanne, oh, I just remembered I have papaya in the fridge. I could use that instead of coconut. It is delish. You could, but the ambrosia, unless you don't like coconut, the ambrosia is all about the coconut and the pecans and the oranges and the cherries. That's it. Now, some people make a different ambrosia, and a lady made a comment to me from Europe in England saying ambrosia over there was just a kind of a pudding, kind of a dessert. It wasn't like a fruit salad like we have. And I know in the United States, some people use sour cream and marshmallows and all kind of stuff, and those are yummy, but that's not my ambrosia. Mine is delicious. Okay. I used to make Mama just a little single one sometimes. She just wanted an ambrosia. I'd make her a little single ambrosia. So good. Okay, but papaya, I mean, you could try it. You might make a whole new thing. You could call it, I don't know what you could call it, papaya orange salad. All right, girls, I'm going to go. We got about 8 minutes left, and I need to get ready for my call. I hope you enjoyed this today. I had fun talking to you. I'm hoping that you really are being serious about planning out your holidays so that you don't just wake up one day and say, oh my gosh, it's December 22nd. Really what I'd like you to do is have those last 2 weeks of the Christmas season or Hanukkah or whatever it is. I'd like you to have those last 2 weeks almost on autopilot where you don't have to do a lot. You can just really relax. You don't have to, because you know how hard it is when you're running around at the last minute trying to get everything done, and then you don't really enjoy yourself because you're so tired. I want you to enjoy it. All right, Bobby. Bobby says, have a great day. Thank you for shuttling me out. I appreciate that. I hope everyone has a great day, and I hope you always remember that you are beautiful. So be beautiful.